Hello viewers, welcome to Joya's Kitchen. I hope you are doing well. Today I'm going to show you a very simple chicken baked recipe which I call pepper baked chicken. I'm going to use 3 color of bell pepper here and of course chicken because this is a chicken dish, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to marinate it and how I'm going to bake it, and at the same time I'm going to show you a very interesting yogurt dip to eat with this chicken, and trust me, you're going to love it. So here you go, check the recipe. So to make my pepper baked chicken, you can see I already took actually 4 pieces of chicken leg and thigh together, which is kind of like a roast piece, and I like to keep them quite chunky, big piece for this baking recipe actually. And I took 3 kind of pepper here, bell pepper here. You can see that because they look very pretty. You can use any color, but I prefer to put all them together because they look so good. And I put some red onion as well. This red onion gonna give it a very nice oniony flavor, and at the same time little bit of sweetness as well. When they're gonna be like baked, they're gonna taste so amazing with this bell pepper. So yeah, and for dry spice I actually took 1.5 teaspoon of jack powder here. You can see this is like Jamaican jack powder. You can find any Asian or African shop this jack powder nowadays. Then I took 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of peri peri powder, just ready-made peri peri powder, 1/2 teaspoon of chicken seasoning, and around 2 teaspoon of red paprika powder, just plain paprika, not smoked one, just plain paprika powder, and salt to taste wise. I took around 1.5 teaspoon of salt here. So these are my dry spices and they go so good together. And I took 4 cloves of garlic and I minced it. I just used like a crusher and I just minced it. It's not paste, it's not chopped, it's just minced garlic. And around 1 teaspoon of lemon zest here. That's gonna give it a really nice tangy flavor, and this is quite important for this baking dish. And olive oil, of course olive oil, because it's quite healthy and it's really good to taste. So yeah, these are some basic simple ingredients I need to marinate my chicken. So now it's time to marinate my chicken actually and mix all the ingredients together. So at first I'm gonna put all my minced garlic here. You can see I'm using quite a lot of garlic because this garlic gonna give it a really nice garlicky flavor when that dish gonna be baked actually. Now the lemon zest, it doesn't matter, there is no rule, it's just all chucked together like all the spices and garlics and lemon zest. Now all my dry spices. Trust me, if you use all the ingredients what I'm using, you're gonna love this dish because that gives this chicken a very very strong and nice flavor. And now olive oil. I need actually around 4 tablespoons of olive oil because this is like skinless chicken, so I need little bit more oil because if the skin is on, then oil comes from the skin, and that's quite good. At the same time that's quite fattening as well, so I'm using just olive oil and I am leaving the chicken skin oil because I don't want to get fat. It's quite healthy option. And now it's time to mix everything together. I'm gonna give it a good massage, and I'm gonna leave this chicken actually at least 2 to 3 hours in this marination. Try to put it in the fridge and keep it like for whole night. That's much better, but I don't have time, so I'm gonna keep it for at least 2 to 3 hours, and then I'm gonna bake it. And all this flavor gonna go inside the chicken and it's gonna be like complement each other. It's gonna be really really good. But if you don't have time, you can put it in the oven directly as well. So you can see my chickens are mixed up properly. Now it's gonna be like marinated at the same way, at least 2 to 3 hours or overnight. It depends how much time you have. Yeah, and that's it. So I'm gonna serve my baked chicken actually with one kind of yogurt dip, which is just very simple to make. So I need actually around 1 cup of yogurt. This is just plain fatless yogurt here. And I took 1 medium-sized red onion and I kind of like half moon shape chopped it. So red onion is better for this dip. And I took around half handful of coriander leaf, finely chopped actually. You can take mint as well, but I quite like coriander. This is the black salt. I need around 2 teaspoons of black salt for this dip that's gonna give it really kind of like tanginess and saltiness in it. And this is kind of like the main ingredients for this dip. And 1 teaspoon of salt, because black salt have a bit of salt. So, and now I'm gonna mix everything together. So I'm gonna take around half to 1 cup of yogurt here. This is just plain normal yogurt, and that tastes really good with the baked chicken. And if you want to add some pita bread, you can add some pita bread. Oh, that's so good. So I'm mixing the salt first with the yogurt, and now I'm gonna add all my chopped onions here. Chopped. This is the black salt I'm adding. I'm adding around like half teaspoon of black salt. That should be enough. If you don't have black salt, you can actually add chaat masala as well instead of black salt, but I quite like the tanginess of black salt in this dip. So if you have, try to use black salt, and it's really good for your stomach as well. So I'm trying to mix them all together. And now I'm gonna add those chopped coriander. As I said, if you want to add mint, you can go for mint, but I'm adding coriander today. And I'm mixing it again. And that's it actually. This is the dip. And that goes really good with this baked chicken and pita bread or even potatoes. That's really good. So here you go guys, this is my baked pepper chicken is ready, and as you see, this is very simple to make and it's really tasty. And trust me, if you serve it with some pita bread, that's it, you don't need anything else. And I'm gonna actually serve it with this baked potato, and I already put this recipe video on my Instagram YouTube channel. You can check it, and I'm gonna serve it just like that, how I put the picture, and it's really tasty. So hope you're gonna like my recipe, and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and follow my recipes and share my recipes with your friends, family and neighbors. And I'm gonna hope that you're gonna make this recipe and you're gonna enjoy it. So here you go, bye bye, tata.